everyone, I'm Chris O'Neill from Sew the Distance. Thank you for joining me for day 6 or July 6th of Christmas in July 2025. Yay! All right, so we have done a lot so far and we even did some projects. I wanted to make sure I put some projects at the beginning because I know it's exciting, right? And you want to kind of get started and feel like you've accomplished something. But now it's time to get down to a little bit of the planning process of all of this, which is important too, because we do need to have a good plan in place. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how I plan for the holidays, and hopefully you can get some tips too about this and maybe have some tools going forward in planning your holiday sewing adventures. So the first thing I like to do is to make a very quick but extensive list of everybody I want to make something for during the holiday season. And I'll put down everybody. Anybody in the world. It's your dream list of people you want to make something for, or you want to give, or whatever it may be. Once you've done that, you can go to a list of the projects you want to make. And that's the next step. Write down your dream list of projects and put anything on there. This is all just brainstorming and getting some ideas on paper and really seeing where you're at with all of your plans and what you want to make. Okay, so after you've had your dream list made, you have who you want to sew for and the projects you want to make, now you can start prioritizing. Who do you really want to make something for? So let's say your daughter, you always make a quilt for your daughter. That's going to be high on your priority list versus maybe your neighbor's cat and making your neighbor's cat a bed. Your neighbor's cat might be wonderful. I'm not trying to pick on anybody. All I'm saying is that pick and choose what is a reasonable amount and a reasonable or realistic time frame that we have, because we have like 6 months and that's not a lot of time. Actually, I think we have like 5 months, right? Yeah, 5 months, a little over 5 months. So we don't have a ton of time to make everyone a king-size quilt. So be realistic when you're making this list. Next, on another sheet of paper, take that same list, and you can do this on the computer too, by the way, but I'm a paper girl. Make a list of those top priorities, and you can even number them. Nobody's gonna see this list. And then maybe put what you want to make for that person beside them. Now, another thing about this list, nobody's notarizing it, okay? You're not sending it to me. You don't have to show it to anybody. You don't have to, this is totally for personal use. So do not stress if you do not fulfill everything on your list. It's okay. We're just planning. Totally low stakes. It's going to be okay. Another idea is to keep it simple when you're thinking of projects. Always great to do that too. The next thing that I like to do is to get a calendar ready for the rest of the year and actually mark on that calendar sew days. When am I going to take the entire day to sew and make holiday projects? Now, the reason I do this is 2 reasons actually. One, it gives me accountability for myself. I know that this is the plan I have. It's on my calendar. And also I can plan around that. So maybe we get takeout on that day, or I have very simple meals to make, or I just make sure that everybody in the house is aware that this is happening. But again, also be flexible with that. And I have a printout that you can download of a calendar. It's just a blank calendar. You can put the month up here and fill in the days. This way you can use it year after year if you want to. And you can just print out a bunch of these for the rest of the year and get ready to sew. All right, now the last thing that I want you to think about and hopefully schedule, and nobody's gonna like this, but I'm gonna say it anyway, get your sewing machine serviced now. Don't wait until November or even worse, December to get it serviced when your timing's off or your bobbin pin breaks, something. Get it serviced. We really should be getting our sewing machines serviced at least every other year. I like to do it every year. I would never ever let my car go many years without having it serviced. And a lot of times, most of the time I would argue, our sewing machines are our most expensive item in our sewing room. Just get it done, get it ready to go for the entire holiday season. I hope these tips helped you. That's what this is all about, is making sure that we have a plan going into the holiday season. And even though this isn't a project day, it's still a fun way to plan and dream and think and all of that. Now tomorrow we're going to talk about smart shopping. I have some good tips on that too. And then Tuesday we have our Q&A. Now I'll probably record that Sunday, so that's today, right? This video goes out on Sunday, I believe. I'm getting all mixed up. But Sunday, I'll probably record it Sunday or Monday, so make sure you get your questions into me. If I don't get to your question, I absolutely will the next week. And I've already gotten quite a few, so that's good too. You'll also be receiving your first newsletter if you're signed up for it for the Christmas in July event. You'll be getting that tonight. I can't wait. I have some goodies in there too for you. And so much fun to connect with everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you take some time to sew, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.